dinners, all you really need for easy get-togethers. And her daughter Maggie Keat is in the kitchen with us. So we actually have 2 of the 3 cooks in ThreeManyCooks.com.
Yes.
This is great. I'm so happy you brought her along.
I am too, because this is so much about who we are these days.
It's really a family thing for all of you, isn't it? This is the family industry, I guess, family biz.
Yeah, it keeps us together. I mean, we're in different kitchens now. We used to obviously all be in one kitchen, and now, you know, Maggie lives in New York with her husband, so she's got her own little tiny, as you said, postage stamp kitchen. And then Sharon, of course, lives in New Haven. She's a grad student, and she's poor.
Well, we hope Sharon's going to show up later on.
Yeah,
we hope that she'll make it.
But she loves to eat well, so
that's right.
Anyway.
And Maggie, you're 2 of the 3 here, and so what do you like to cook?
Well, I like to cook a lot of different things, but I am cooking actually truly and honestly cooking a lot out of Mom's Perfect One-Dish Dinners. It's meant to be more for sort of entertaining. We don't like to use the word entertaining. We like to say having people over.
Yes.
But I've been making a lot of dishes out of Perfect One-Dish Dinners for the weeknight, and then saving leftovers for the next day, as there's only 2 of us. And I cook a lot from blogs as well, from my friends' blogs, because it's just seasonal recipes, seasonal ingredients, and obviously for the holidays coming up, so that's been fun.
And that's the great thing about blogging. You know, when you write a cookbook or you write a magazine article, it takes sometimes, you know, 6 months to a year or 2 years for your recipes to come out. With blogging, it's so immediate, and it's just wonderful. I mean, it was so cute. Maggie, tell me about the little recipe that you did last Friday.
Last week I just made, I think everyone's had those Oreo truffles.
And you can find all this at
this is all on our website. Yeah. I made just these Oreo truffles, which I've seen them so many different places, and they're really versatile. It's just like a package of Oreos, some cream cheese, you mix it together, make little balls, dip them in chocolate, and then I just put Halloween sprinkles on top.
Perfect.
They were delicious. People love it. People loved it.
Well, I know what people are going to love this, what we're going to be making today.
Yes.
What exactly are we making?
Well, this is one of my favorite dishes in the book because it comes together so simply. I'm going to actually have Maggie put the ingredients in for me, and then you and I will talk about them.
Let's talk about the ingredients.
Okay, first we start with some Italian sausage, really the right price this time of year, and obviously sausages are perfect kind of.
And you can put whatever you want, the milder, the sweet.
Yes,
and
you can actually do a mix, you know, for people that, you know. Okay, the next thing we're going to add are cherry tomatoes. And this is a really great ingredient this time of year because the great thing about the cherry tomatoes is that they don't release their liquid right away, so that actually the sausages have a chance to brown when they go in the oven. So that's strategic. Plus, I think cherry tomatoes this time of year, tomatoes aren't so great. They're good in the summer, but cherry tomatoes tend to be high quality all year round. So the next thing we're going to add is an onion. The next thing we're going to add are a few garlic cloves. You don't even have to mince them. You just throw you can just...
This is really easy. You don't have to cut anything for the garlic. The onions, yes, you do, obviously.
Yes, and then we're going to add some dried thyme leaves.
Now, you said this is a French dish?
Yes, it's called sausages and white beans cassoulet style. This dish classically takes a couple of days to make. It's got duck in it, duck confit. You have to salt and let it sit around for a while and cook it in duck fat, and then you've got lamb. But this really does have the feel of that dish.
And we're going to do it, what, just a couple hours?
One.
One. Okay.
1 hour. And no prep.
No
then
prep.
we're going to add some olive oil. I mean, this is the prep. This is all there is to it.
We added bay leaves too, right?
A couple of bay leaves.
Okay.
A little bit of olive oil. A splash of a little vinegar. Balsamic vinegar.
Okay.
And I like the balsamic because it adds a little sweetness, not too much.
Is this kosher salt or sea salt?
It is kosher salt.
Okay.
And then some ground black pepper. But you can use any salt you want. It's just what I happen to use. Okay.
And that is it.
That is it.
Oh, wait, what about the beans?
Those go in at 50 minutes, about 45 or 50 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull out the original dish.
All right,
we're gonna
very
scoot
good.
this one over to you.
Okay.
And then we're gonna bring out the finished dish.
Now, when you serve this, Maggie, what side dish do you
Just like
provide?
usually just a nice big hunk
Salad.
of bread and some salad.
Okay.
That's all you need. Okay. So, and then, in about 45 minutes, then you stir in the beans because, and then about 10 more minutes as soon as everything heats through.
And it goes into the oven, what, 450?
425 degrees.
425 for about an hour?
45 minutes, then you add the beans, then another 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, I mean, That's it. You know, you make this, and this is, I think, this dish works so well with families because you throw it in the oven.
It speaks to me, believe me.
Yeah. You throw it in the oven, and then you can go spend some time with your kids, go sit down and maybe have a glass of wine with your husband, and just enjoy the time that you would be frantically cooking in the kitchen. This is just sizzling, it's, you know, cooking away. It starts smelling good. It's really a really great dish.
And it's a beautiful dish for fall as well. It just warms your insides.
As it's comfort food, right?
It is.
Comfort food. We want to remind everybody this recipe is on our website, so be sure to get it on our website. And of course, we'll also link you to 3minutecooks.com.
Yes.
3minutecooks.com. Very good. And you have a signing coming up tonight.
I do. It's at RJ Julia in Madison at 7 o'clock. I'll be talking about this book in particular, but I'll also be kind of touching on the other books I've written. This is number 6 for me. This is my 6th baby. So I'll talk about my evolution as a cook, and we'll be speaking specifically about the dishes in this book, and then I'll be signing books for those who would be interested in coming out.
So all you foodies, be sure to stop in and say hello to Pam.
Tell me you saw me.
Exactly. Okay, you guys are going to stick around a bit, right?
Yeah.